Wabona ngitsaya bariyo udautifan enagina silona gichiwana Wabona nginamela bariyo udautifan enagina silona gichiwana Wabona ngifufa bariyo udautifan.
Hey guys, how are you? So we're back. This is as I mentioned in the first part of the TRS Yucatan footage that I had accumulated tons and tons and tons of footage from the Grand Palladium Resorts. And as I mentioned several times, the resort is very big. And as I went around, I wanted to make sure that I covered everything for you guys. So again, if you're interested in visiting the either one of the resorts, Kantana, Colonial, White Sands, TRS, you might want to take a look at this video. You might want to take a look at this video. Now, in part two, people, part two. So part two is kind of long because I am basically on the jungle side of the resort. So I'm walking through the grounds down. It's about, I would say, I don't know, about a 2 mile walk from lobby to lobby, probably longer. So I was kind of cutting videos as I was going along, but the dialogue in the video, the commentary in the video is very, very helpful. So yeah, so again, we're going to get in to the distance from TRS down to White Sands, from White Sands down to Colonial, and from Colonial down to Kantana. Yeah, again, I was a little bit devastated when I visited, when I walked through Continental and Colonial on my visit just a couple weeks ago. I didn't realize that COVID had shut the entire, both resorts were shut down. They were like ghost towns, and I was shocked because I have kind of a sentimental attachment with Continental, being that was the first resort that I visited um, back in 2013, I believe it is, when I first started traveling to the Grand Palladiums. Anyway, it's some amazing stuff here. You're going to see that if you, by the way, if you decide to book, or if you're going to book a trip to the Grand Palladium Resorts, as I mentioned, I believe they were at 70% just a week ago when I was there. So I noticed there were a lot of meetings at Cantanal and Colonial where they were preparing. I spoke to a lot of people there. I spoke to some of the chefs, some of the grounds people, and everyone said the same thing basically, is that we're at 70% and we are soon to be back to full capacity, operating in full capacity soon. So take a look at these videos, guys. Yeah, they're long. they're long, but again, it's not so much about how long they are. It's what you're going to get from them in terms of the dialogue that I give you about the resort. There's going to be some shots in here that are just amazing as you walk along and you listen. And I have to tell you guys, there's going to be a part three because I have tons of footage that I did not add to the TRS. To the TRS side. So I wanted to get that out there as well, so people can see their different. Again, there were more parts to the resort that I did not cover. Alrighty, so let's go on in, guys. Right, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna scoot over to, I have to go around the other way, to White Sands and check out their beach area. They have an amazing layout there. I said this several times during this video. Each resort, and I think you saw that at the beginning of this video, has its own theme. And so That's what's so amazing about this place. Really amazing. Hola. So let's explore. All right, I am going to head. This here is, if you see these people checking in, so these are people who are checking in. Hola. You don't see many people as you would usually see here. You know, taking, setting up excursions and that kind of stuff. What is this here? I'm not sure what restaurant this is. A lot of stuff I got to be honest with you guys, I can't pronounce. I had my friend with me today from Cancun, and she was just amazing for the last 2 days with me here. Just amazing. It was a great time hanging out with Juanita. Right, so take a look at this. Years ago, this was just, and I'm talking 2017, this was the buffet here, what you're looking at. And it's massive. There are about 4 of them in Grand Palladium Resorts. 1 in each resort. And there are 4. So they're doing some things here. They're changing up a little bit, you know, post-COVID. They're making some adjustments. And it seems to be working. Right? It seems to be working. You got some things going. I think they're setting up here for dinner tonight. I think this is the French restaurant here. Actually, they're serving lunch here now. And I might stop in here to see what they have. Yeah, why don't I do that? So I am heading through TRS to, as you can see here, they're having lunch. I'm heading to White Sands. And this, as you can see out there, that is White Sands. Massive, massive place. Large area. Things to do. It looks like they have the bar open, which is cool. They didn't have that open over the last couple of days. So again, they're starting to open back up. Beautiful hall here. This is the entrance to the buffet. All right, so you have the entrance here. At night, this place is lit up. So let's see what's happening out here. Look at the fish, guys. Take a look at those guys. Grand Palladium Resorts, people. You got to get here. It's a major, major, major experience. Major. I've been to some resorts and I've seen many of them, but not many, but a good number of them. But this is the real deal here. This is not where I'm eating. All right. Okay. Actually, I had lunch here today on that end. Had some linguine in that restaurant there. Not so long ago, actually. I don't know, it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I was around this way, so. Okay. They do a lot of parties here. Weddings in this section of White Sands. Okay. Look at this architecture here. Right? Okay, we got the kids out with mom, chilling. Okay, this here used to be the Japanese restaurant. From what I hear, it has turned into a French restaurant. And look back there, I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks like those are all bottles of wine. Usually when you're in a French and Italian restaurant, those things are going to be all over the place. At least, I don't know. I'm not a drinker, so what do I know? But you think French people love wine. Italiano, Boblesi. They love wine. All right. Take a look at this, guys. Okay. Beautiful ladies here taking pictures, getting ready for dinner, I guess. All right, there's some ladies up there on the bridge, putting together some memories. I got some really nice pictures up there back in 2013. I got them all posted on my Facebook page. I think many of you probably seen them before. All right. Okay, this isn't it, I think. Yes, this is it. Okay, so we are here at Lola. Is that what this is? Okay. So I have to, oh, I don't have my phone. And this is what they do, guys. You have to use your phone in order to get the menu. So let me go in here and check it out. Okay, this is the saltwater pool, as I had mentioned before. Okay. Color. You know, people, as I'm walking along here, as I did quite a few times actually since I've been here over the last few days, this is a place where no one comes, except these guys here. I don't know if that's a male and a female, but I'm not going to disturb them. They look like they're doing some stuff there, so I'm just going to keep moving. But my point was, you know, this is where you get all the good music. These are the speakers right here. And again, I'm leaving TRS Yucatan, heading over to Colonial and Kantana. This is where all the music is. Right? I mean, this is the spot. Look at all the space here. You get some of the house dancers out here. Look at this. Get out here and do some stuff. All they got to do is turn it up. Right? You get some people out here to turn it up. And then you have this. Look at that, people. Take a look at that. Paradise. Right? Okay. 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 What the hell? All right. So we are heading okay. Just remember, people, when you visit Grand Palladium, you have to come down this strip. It is on the shore side, right? The beach side. Coming if you're booked in Kantana, or Colonial, which is where we're heading now. That covers most of the beach area. The beach area starts in Kantana. You just take the beach along this way, and of course you will come back to this. Okay, this is where it's happening, but no people are here. Hey guys, how's it going? This is where it's happening. That's the real music right there, right? Take a look at this. So you just head back through the beach area, which is where we're going now, and make your way through this walkway. Right, like those people are there. Nice little couple back there, just strolling, taking in the, you know, the scenery here, the feel. Right? This is it. Okay? This is a real experience, people. You need to find out. And for those of you
who frequent resorts. And I've spoken to a lot of people over the years about resorts and the seaweed and all this other stuff. I mean, it happens in Dominican Republic, happens in Jamaica, happens everywhere, right? You get this seaweed that washes up. What they usually, excuse me, I have this mask on right now. They usually clean this stuff up in the morning. Nonetheless, if you look here, they're going out scuba diving. Those guys right there. I don't know, hoping I'm getting that on the clip. But yeah, usually they clean this up, right? And then there's a bunch of bars and places to eat here. As you can see there, huts where you can get food, drinks. A lot of times you'll find some of the workers coming out, you know, giving you drinks and taking drinks away and all that good stuff, right? You've been there, but look at this. How beautiful this is. And again, I'm heading down to Kantana, which is where the best beach area is. So this is the lobby of the TRS Yucatan Grand. So this is the entryway here where the vans would come in. And wow, it takes a while to get here too once you enter the jungle. Take care, guys. See ya. See ya. That's my friend. She's leaving now. Going back to Cancun. So here we are at the TRS Yucatan, okay, Grand Palladium Resorts. You see there White Sands, Colonial, Kantana. Those are the other three resorts that are associated with the Grand Palladium brand and connected to the TRS Yucatan, which is a luxury resort here in Riviera Maya, Mexico. So that's the entrance here, right? This is a drop-off center. You get a grand entrance here with all of these lobbies when you pull up, whether it be White Sands, Kantana, Colonial. You get this grand entrance here. As you can see, very big, right? Lush jungle all over the place. There are miles and miles and miles of trails within this resort, within this resort compound. It's just amazing, simply amazing. All right, so that is the lobby, and I think I have some clips of that earlier of the lobby, so we'll touch base on that once we, you know, kind of put the entire film together. So I'm just going to walk down these jungle trails here. They're all over the place, and I'm going to capture each lobby of the Grand Palladium Resorts. And this is just the outside, guys. This is just the outside. This is the road that kind of leads you back and forth, where you would get buses and cars. I mean, obviously nothing's happening now because of COVID, so you don't have, I mean, usually you would see here buses that are picking people up going on whatever excursion they've booked. But yeah, so I mean, this is great stuff here. This is just amazing. You want to get to a place, or you want to come to a place where you can bring your family and enjoy just wildlife. You can see lots of wildlife here. Today I saw my first coati today. It was pretty big too. Usually when you see one coati, you would see, you know, a group. But that was my first one today, and I've been here 3 days already. So yeah, this is just amazing stuff here. You want to get away, find a place where you can just relax. This is it. As you can see right here, there's a giant lizard here in the middle of the road, iguana. They're all over the place. There are thousands of them everywhere. And you can see this guy here. He's just basking, right? So he's doing his thing. He's like, listen, this is my environment. What are you coming up in my environment for? All right, this is cenote here. Okay, I think it was here with Devin. I'm not sure. in 2016. So I see people back there taking pictures and things of that nature. So Devin and I did come here in 2016, 17, when we were here. So, and then just down the road, I'm just walking down the road here, you end up, again, the grand entrance here at this is the White Sands. This is the White Sands lobby. Here are the Charlie carts pulling up. You're all over the place. This is White Sands, guys. This is White Sands, Grand Palladium, Riviera Maya. Again, the entryways, the lobbies have their own theme when you walk in, right? And we're going to look at that. We're going to have some pictures of that. All right, here we are, White Sands. Here's a giant, I didn't see this thing. I was about to step on this thing here. So yeah, so the lobbies, they're all massive, massive, massive structures, right? When you walk in, it's just amazing what you see there. The bars, the chairs that are around, the accommodations that are there. It's just amazing. Right now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to kind of put this video on pause right now, because to get down to Colonial, which is the next resort, to get down to Colonial and Kantana, that's quite a hike, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this now, and we'll hop back on in just a few minutes. So I'm going to, again, I'm just taking the trails here to the resort lobbies. Over and out. So guys, I'm heading close. As you can look down here, that's one trail. This is Villa Colonial, Villa 3, right? And the 1300s here. And again, there's just so many trails leading through each resort. I'm still on the trail heading to the lobby. And we're getting there, slowly but surely. I'm breathing heavy. Hold on. I'm breathing heavy, but we're gonna get there. Hold on. Right, so you know what I noticed also, guys, is they had those big transport carts, right? So when I showed up, I noticed they were without attachments. So there was like one cart. Usually there's like 2 or 3 attachments, and that creates like a train. But they were only using one, which really can't transport many people. And that's because, again, the cutbacks from COVID. I mean, they had to shut down a lot here in this entire resort because of COVID. And I just learned last night talking to someone. That they're at 70% capacity right now, and that's why, like today, I saw 2 carts. So they've connected 2 carts now to these transport carts, which means they have more and more people showing up at the resort. I think they're at 70% capacity right now, as I was saying, as opposed to just over a month ago where they were at 30%. And so that's a great thing, and you can tell just by walking around. This is Colonial. See, at Colonial here, what you're looking at are the flamingos. This is just amazing, right? So there's a little trail here at the entrance of Colonial, and what you're looking at is some amazing looking flamingos right here, right? So a lot of people, like especially the ladies, they come in here and take pictures with these things. Really cool. So we are approaching the, let me just jump down here so I can Okay, we are approaching Colonial right now. This is the entrance. Now, when you come into the resort from the road outside, here it is here. Guys, you see that? That's the entrance to the entire resort. And the first lobby you arrive at is Colonial. So you don't have, you don't have a long ride once you get into the resort if you're at Colonial, right? You get off the road, you come in, and there you have it. You might hang out with this guy here, right? He's chilling. But guys, I had to tell you, Colonial right now, I was a little bit disappointed when I did my first tour when I got here. The reason why I came to Grand Palladium, the reason why I've been here several times is because of just the sheer size of this place. The experience you have. I'm just walking up to Colonial lobby now, right? And I'm walking in here because if you look around, right, there's not many people here. Colonial, and what I found out was Colonial and Kantana. Take a look at this, guys, how beautiful this is, and there's no one here. All right, this is where the sports bar is, right to the left there. Usually you have stores open. There are no stores open anymore, so there's lots of stores on that end. There's the checkout counter, which there's no one around. A bunch of lounge chairs around. This place is good. My son was here. He loves it. He took a few pictures here. Just a few back in 2017 when he was here. And he kind of, I can picture him and remember him sitting in this chair on his cell phone and not taking in this experience. But he was just a little guy. But this is again, the lobby. This is where, if you look to the left there, I don't know if you can see, that is where they have the stage. They do performances usually at night. So a lot of is not going on now here, okay, and Colonial. But from what I hear, they'll be opening this up soon. I did see a group in a meeting coordinating and re-strategizing here for the reopening of Colonial. I mean, no, guys, it's open now, but again, they have had so many cutbacks, that it's just been devastating. Usually, you come to this lobby when you're here and it's full to capacity, right? You come to this lobby, what we're looking at right here, this is usually filled with massive buses, right? Picking people up to go on their excursions. Colonial is usually the spot where they send you once you book a tour. This is the lobby you would come to get picked up. Colonial is that spot, and I'm guessing it's because it's right near the entryway of the entire resort. So just a little information on that. Okay. Hola. Right? And so, yeah, this is, I never knew what this area was. I think Devin and I walked through here several times in 2017, and we used to see teenagers right around here. So I don't know if there's some kind of, and they had these like lighting, neon light things going on, and they were going into that door back there. So I don't know if that's like a teenage club or what, but something's going on back there with teenagers. Obviously, again, it is not open now due to COVID. So although, they are not open at 100% capacity, just look at this, guys. You don't need, to come out here and experience. This is an experience in itself, just being in this massive resort. And if you don't like walking, hey, you use the carts. Use the transport carts from one place to the other. Hola, right? Use the transport carts. So this is a sad thing here. This is Hotel Kantana, right? Okay. So here's the lobby. This is the very first time I came to this resort. This was the place I came to. Here's the grand entrance again. very huge. You can tell that they have not been kind of managing the grounds here, which is very sad. I just, you know, I was at awe, struck when I walked in to Kantana when I first came out here 2 days ago to see what it looks like now. It used to be a lively place here, right? Things happening, people walking around, buses, tour guides, people just enjoying themselves. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Was another area where they had flamingos. This is all shut down now, right? This is all shut down now, but you can still walk through and enjoy the scenery here. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, we're talking just, they're talking jungle here, people. This resort is built in the jungle, deep in the jungle. Some parts you go in here and you're like lost, right, when you get in here. But again, here we are in Kantana, right? So we're in Kantana. This is, again, every lobby has their own theme, which is just amazing. It's beautiful, right? Now, I'm going to enter in here because I'm actually heading to the beach. Kantana has the best beach, and the only beach, in fact, out of the 4 resorts that are here, right? This is all closed down, guys. And I'm just shocked because this is usually a happening place here. This is usually a happening place. And it's just amazing. That side there, if you can look back there, we're going to walk over. That is where all the stores used to be. So that's like a walkway where there are a bunch of stores, right? That's gone, right? So there are no more stores. These were the tables where you would get the, you know, you could book an excursion, or, you know, if you needed to call your driver, your shuttle, you could go to these guys. Just set up with computers here along this little trail here, right? And this side was where you would find all the stores. Entertainment at night, right? You would have dancing out here as you would in all of the other lobbies. So, yeah, so this is where you had stores. All these stores were just lively, and they're all shut down now. And so, again, when I came in on Monday and I saw this, I was devastated in looking at how this place looks now as opposed to what I'm accustomed to it being at my time here, right? So you see there's nothing here. Everything's closed down. Nothing's happening here. But the grounds still look amazing. If you look here, this is the Japanese restaurant. Just an amazing, amazing place, right? This is the Japanese restaurant there. This is a place where it was at night, you know, things are lit up. This hall here is usually lit up. That's the entryway to the restaurant. And this is just an amazing place to be, right? And you can see here that they really haven't been taking care of the grounds here. Look at this. See all the fish here? Right? A lot of algae in the water, in the water here. So, you know, and I have to say this though, guys. I did see them yesterday working on this area. So I guess they're kind of, you know, getting the place back so they can reopen. I would think by toward the end of the summer, they could be back to 100% capacity. This is my place, guys. This place here, this is a massive buffet. This is where we usually come every morning. You see how big this is? This is like a hall, and they have 3 of them. They have actually 4. They have 4 of these massive buffet facilities, right? In every resort. They have this in every resort, and usually this is where you come in the morning. It's so big, there's an abundance of food everywhere, all kinds of food, and it's just a great vibe being in these places here. Again, look at all the lush jungle we're surrounded by here. this area is where the crocodiles used to be. They're not here anymore. Again, I guess it costs money to maintain the crocodile. So this is the hall, right? This thing goes all the way down from, we're in Kantana now, it goes all the way down into Colonial, right? And so this is where the cage where the crocs are usually kept, right? They're no longer here. I'm guessing that there's a cost to maintain those animals. You see all this lush here, right? It's all over the place, guys. Again, we're in the jungle. We're deep in the jungle, right? Look at this guy here. You know, guys, I have to tell you too, looking at how they have cut back post-COVID, right? You know, and I talked about the abundance of food that you usually get when you come to these buffets, right? Now they have chopped it down, and I think they're restructuring, reorganizing, and I think they're going to find out that the way they have it now, where, and I'll give you an example, like you could walk in, this was before COVID, you would walk into a buffet and see an abundance of food. Now when you walk into a buffet, they have the food cut up and broken down into small, you know, small pieces, if you would, right? And I'm looking at this, and I thought about it, and I said, well, this is great, because first of all, how many, you know, I don't want to eat a lot of shit when I come out here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want these giant pieces of watermelon, giant pieces of, you know, cantaloupe and that kind of stuff. Now they have this stuff broken down into little cups, right? And I think it's going to work for them. I think it's going to save them a lot of money in terms of their bottom line and their expenses, right? So it's still working. I think they're going to discover during this period of COVID, right? I think they're going to discover a way to accommodate, to get the resorts back up at full capacity and still operate in a post-COVID structure, if you would, right? Or metric, right? So I think there are ways that they can still do what they're doing now, because people are still getting their drinks. The food is still here. It's not as an abundance as it was before. And, you know, they have these protocols now where you walk into a restaurant, you have to check in, and you have to, and it's more like you order food now, as opposed to before, where you would walk into a buffet, just go in and, you know, check in and do what you want. Go pick up a plate, and just pile your, you know, food on your plate. That's not happening anymore. And maybe it's going to change. Maybe it'll go back that way. But, you know, it wouldn't be a smart way, in my opinion. I don't think it would be smart organizational wise for them to do that. So it looks like everything's working. I think the reason why you come to these resorts for this. Okay, that's a swim-up bar here in Kantana. That bar actually, it's usually the happening place here. This whole building right here, this is usually the happening place in Kantana. Okay, I love Kantana. This is the place I come to. Kantana has the kids part, right? As you can see back here, they have the kids part here, so the kids love this. It's not like a water park, but they have some rides and things of that nature over there, right? And so it's definitely a place where Colonial is definitely a place where it's kid friendly, and as you can see down there, and it's a place where, you know, you can see here, you see the families that are here, right? You see the families that are here. It's a place you come. I took many pictures back here. This road, or this trail here is amazing, guys. This is so amazing. It takes you deep into the jungle. And, you know, what you see, what you discover in your experience at this resort is just simply amazing. You know, you get some people who, they come to this resort, and if you book a room or a suite or whatever it is at Colonial, let's say, a lot of people just stay at that resort. They don't realize that you have full reign at all of the other resorts. I had a discussion with a lady yesterday, sitting at the beach, and her and her husband, they checked in and to Kantana, and they were here for a wedding. And I was like, hey, have you guys seen the full resort? Have you been around? No, we're here. But, I told them, listen, get out. Get out and see the entire resort. See what they have to offer, because you're going to want to come back, that's for sure. Now, look at this, guys. I'm approaching the beach right now. Now, this is the best part of the entire resort, the beach area here. And this is in Kantana. Look at this. Now, again, pre-COVID or post-COVID, pre-COVID, you would find a lot of hammocks and things out here, lots of beach chairs. You don't see as much now. They are working. They are trying to get things back. As you can see, they're coordinated there. This guy looks like he's maybe one of the big shots around here. And they're just, I see them every day since I've been here the last few days. They're coordinating and restructuring, re-strategizing how they're going to get this place back, right? So look at this, guys. This place is usually packed. Now, this big space we're in here, last night they had a wedding here, and they they let me and my friend join the wedding, so it was kind of cool. We had a good time here last night. So look at this, guys. Take a look at this. Look at that water. Absolutely amazing, right? Now, what I just put you guys through was a tour from the jungle side. But if you look here, guys, take a look at this. When you come to Colonial, you arrive at the beach. You can take this beach all the way around to TRS Yucatan. That's where I'm staying. Okay? You can take this beach and you can get to, it just took me, 35 minutes to walk and get all the way down to Kantana through the jungle side. It'll probably take me 10 minutes to get through this trail with this beautiful scenery back to the TRS Yucatan, right? But again, look along here, just a beautiful stretch of water. Just amazing feel when you're out here. Different colors, right? Just take a look at this, guys. Just take a look at this. Now, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you where, and then I'm going to kind of cut the video and go into some of the other details of the resorts, some of the stuff that's going on inside the resort. So we're going to look at that, right? We're going to get to the specific stuff. So this is kind of just a broad stroke, giving you this tour of what you are going to see when you're here. Just know that when you do arrive, this place is massive. I believe it's over 4 miles of total resort. I don't know what that is. Oh, look at this guy here. I don't know if that's radius or what that is, but I was told that it's about 4 miles of resort here, right? In terms of width and all that stuff, I'm not an expert in that. I couldn't tell you. All I know, there's so much to see, there's so much to do. This was built, back in 2015, I believe. But this wasn't here. This is right on the beach, and you could rent this. This is a huge kind of cottage that you can rent for a family. It has its own pool, sitting right again in front of the water, just steps away if you look at this, right? And usually what you see here is groups come out and rent this. As you can see, the guys are working on this now, and they're getting it prepared probably for, a group to come in. But this is just amazing. The jungle setting here, and the beautiful beach area right there, right? So, look at this, guys. Devin and I was here in 2017, the last time we were here, man. we would just, I can look at this and kind of reminisce back what we were doing. Just hanging out every day around this area. Take a look at this, guys. This is simply amazing. Let me tell you, you're going to get some nice resorts out there. I can tell you that right now, and I've been to a few of them. You know, DR, Bahamas, here in Mexico, I've been to a couple, right? But this is why I come. I'm not the only one. I talked to someone yesterday who said they've been here 45 times already. Older person, you know, older couple, married couple, this is their place. And I think they come here because of the space. And just the tranquility, being in a jungle setting and not really seeing people, even if it's half capacity. So look at this, guys. This was the first place I stayed, first time I've ever come to Mexico. This was the place right here. You see that place right there? That is called the Mayan Villa, okay? That right there. Okay, this is where we stayed. Me and Christian's mom, I believe it is. Yeah, we stayed here, right on the top there. Okay, and look, it's just steps away. Steps away here. You can just you can come in your underwear, right? And there it is. You're right in front of that beautiful beach. And of course, this is exclusive, guys. Let me walk over here. I got it, because this is funny. You know, this is so funny. I was here with Devin in 2017, you know, and we came down to this area here, and this is an exclusive area, and I think there's some stuff that goes on in here, guys. I mean, if you're into swinging and that kind of stuff, my guess is that's what's going on here. I don't know, because there's, you know, they really close this stuff off, and all right, you can see there's people here already. There's some people in there now. At night, this place is lit up. They have it kind of like barred off. Very exclusive. Okay, so I just had to go and kind of check in. She's getting her zen on. Right, so I'm going to go in here, and good morning. Here's a fitness center, and here's a beautiful lounge area here, so you can come out and just, if you're tired from training. These bathrooms, by the way, are just, oh boy, you're talking about spotless and clean. This is what you want. So it's a beautiful gym. They put a lot more stuff in here. They didn't have this much stuff when I was here the last time. So beautiful gym, right? You have some stuff to train and get your muscles right. But guys, let me get going because I have a 9 o'clock appointment at the spa. So we're getting back. Hey guys, just left the gym. I'm here at the Zentropia Spa, waiting for my massage before I enter the hot tub facility. That incredible facility that I recorded and will soon post on my YouTube channel for you all to see. Just an amazing place, guys. I tell you, you come here. I know there's a ton of resorts out there, many of them, some great ones here in Mexico, but when you talk about the total experience, you can't, you know, I don't think you can get any better than this, okay? Just an amazing place to be. Again, we talked about the environment here. You get the luxury, you get the jungle life here, the wildlife here. You get a bit of everything, regardless of which resort you stay at. Kantana, White Sands, Colonial. Again, TRS Yucatan is for the adults, which is the new resort here at Grand Palladium. Just an amazing experience here. So yeah, get it booked. Get it booked up. If you're not booking now, book it in the future. For yourself, if you're couples, kids, you can do it all here. Alrighty? Okay. So guys, I have to show you this. So before you check in for the massage, of course you have to fill out paperwork, that kind of stuff. But then you come into a
very nice setting like this, right? And of course you get this nice robe. Okay, so I'm gonna look cool. I gotta take some pictures of this. And some sandals. Take a look at that. So guys, I'm excited about this. And I'm just gonna clean up a bit and get ready. So guys, I was brought to this beautiful room here. Cozy, right? You get that zen feel when you come in here. Of course, the soothing music. Look at the lantern here, that's pretty nice. So let's see what goes down. Of course, look at this hot pack on my neck. It's hot outside, I don't know why she gave me this, but I'm just following the rules here. Over and out.
Again, so this is the lobby of Kantana. So, amazing place. Again, it's a different theme than what you would find in Colonial, White Sands, and TRS Yucatan. This is where the kids play. You can see here, lots of kids around today, lots of kids. It's a great resort for the kids. All right, and the beach is just right behind the pool area. You can catch that breeze, if you can hear it right now, it's just amazing. Amazing place, guys. Bring the kids, bring the family. This is what you get here. And hopefully by the time you guys get here, there'll be, Kantana will be open, right? And you can get the full benefit of this resort. And of course, there's a hut here, there's the bar. Of course, you got the bikinis hanging out and all this stuff there, right? You got the brothers by the bar getting their drink on. And of course, here you have to check in and, you know, temperature checks and all that stuff, right? So this is great. Look at this deep jungle brush right here. It's about 6:30 Mexico time, and the sun is going down, and I'm just on a little journey here. Not sure where I'm going, to be honest with you, right? But I'm on a journey to White Sands for dinner. So I figured I'd take the back road here, the jungle road. All right, take a look at this. You can easily get lost here, so I'm going to find my way. I don't know if I've ever taken this path before. I might have in 2013 when I first came to this resort. I think I took some pictures here during that time. What is that thing? Is that a termite mound? Is that what that is? Wow. So I'm hoping we can see some daylight here at some point, because this is never ending. A lot of people who come to this resort, they stay away from these trails right here, these bridges, because they are very deep. Very deep. I don't know what that is, but it looks scary. Like there's a freaking black hole in there. Right? Oh boy. See anything interesting yet, so if something comes popping out, you guys will be the first to see it. Hola. Right, so you guys would be the first to see firsthand. Okay, now we come to another cross section here. Yes, I have been here before. Now I have to figure out, I think it's this way. let's go this way. It's like pick a door. Here, here, or here. I think all three leads to White Sands, but what part of White Sands am I going to be taking here? What direction am I going in? Right? So let's look at this. Alright, that's actually where I'm going right there. So how do I get around there? Oh, okay. The restaurants are on the other side. Oh, there you are, right there. So I'm going right in that area, just where that bridge is. That's where I'm going to be eating tonight. So, okay, this is the river that connects through White Sands. And White Sands is going to be open tonight. I think they're going to have some entertainment. Right? There's the lobby right there. So let's go see what we're going to get ourselves into tonight. But pretty awesome right here. Pretty awesome. Alright, here's the steps. So we'll go up. I don't know what these guys are looking for. Pretty big birds. Okay. That out there, I don't know if you guys can see. Like, I'm looking at a small screen right now, guys. I have like this GoPro. So the screen is very small. I'm hoping when I download this stuff that the views are much better. Okay. Okay, this is White Sands. This is looking out over the White Sands pool. Pretty big area. Usually a happening place around here. People love to come to White Sands. Hang out, party. This little trail back here heads right out to the beach. And I'm going to do a U-turn and head back to TRS. Actually, I'll take the beach. I'll go along the beach side. So I'm going from the White Sands pool area to the beach. The beach that connects with TRS Yucatan. Now, from this point forward, you know, guys, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you book a stay at one of the three resorts, Kantana, Colonial, or White Sands, you have access to all of those resorts, all three of those resorts, right? I believe you can walk through. I believe you can walk through the TRS Yucatan, the adults-only luxury resort, in the back. I believe you can walk through, but you can't use the facilities. You can't eat at the restaurants, things of that nature. So, but when you come here, again, they're all matched. It's a massive, massive, massive place here, and you have access to all resorts. You can eat at the 11 resorts between Kantana, Colonial, and White Sands. I believe there's 11 restaurants and about 6 or 7 bars between the three of them, and you can just go out and do as you please. Eat where you want, snack where you want, drink where you want. So here I am at the beach and the White Sands area. Right? Beautiful. See the colors out there. Just amazing. This is where, this area here is where you get a lot of people who get out there on the coral and look for fish, scuba diving, that kind of stuff. This is where they do it. And a lot of kids, they bring a lot of kids out here as well. Not many out here today. There were a few out here this morning, but nothing really going on right now. And back this way is where you can head back to the TRS Yucatan. There it is right there. So this is a trail for the TRS, and I might have this trail already filmed, included in this film. All right, and you know what's cool about this? I was with my friend here yesterday, right before she went back home, and you hear this music. Kev, if you're watching this, we think about you, bro. We think about you, bro. You hear that beat? That's Brooklyn right there. Okay, that's Brooklyn. That's Coney Island. Now, could you imagine being out here on this beach, right, in this area, pumping these beats along this trail? I have to tell you, bro, I bust a couple moves yesterday, Kev. I have to tell you. And then you have the jungle setting here. So this is just amazing. Like, you get some of everything here at the Grand Palladium Resorts. And everywhere you go, there's jungle. Everywhere you go. But this area here of TRS is amazing because you can come back here and you can listen to house music. This is Mexico, people. This is Riviera Maya, and they're pumping Brooklyn style, Coney Island style, Central Park style, house music. They're killing it right now. And if you look here, it's on these speakers. It's pumping from these speakers. Okay, I know you hear that. Right? And it just looked, to me, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It just looked like there was some weird stuff going in there. Brother was just checking it out, and it just kind of looked weird. I don't know. Anyway, it's a place that you can come and just obviously look at the environment here, the surroundings here. You can have a great time. I met a couple here. This is the Villa 35, I believe it is. We met a couple here that told us that they come here twice a year, and this is where they love to stay, right here. Okay, they like to rent this now. It appears that these Mayan suites have not been used. It appears that they have not been used. This is very sad, guys, man. I tell you, this is very sad. See this? It appears that they are not being used. Again, this is Kantana, and this is Villa 34. This is where, again, I stayed the very first time I came to this resort. Again, there's more lush jungle back here. It's all over the place. It's just jungle. Another villa here. And it looks like this place has been closed. That they have not, done any maintenance or maintaining. It's very sad. It's very sad to look at this. And hopefully they're going to be able to get back and get these things back in operation. Very sad. So anyway, guys, I'm going to head back to, actually, you know what? I'm going to chill out on this beach for a few minutes. And then I'm going to check back in with you guys and trying to give you a view of some of the, activities and things that are going on at this resort. Right? It's just an amazing place to be, guys. You have to come at some point in your journey, your vacation journey. You have to find your way here to the Grand Palladium Resorts in Riviera Maya, Mexico. Whether it be, my recommendation would be Kantana, especially if you have a family. And when you come to Kantana, you can then take your, you can take the kids and for walks through the trails and things of that nature, right? If you're a couple, you might feel better at the TRS Yucatan. That's the luxury resort that I'm staying at. It's just simply amazing, guys. I'm going to show you some of that as well. And that's the reason why I actually took this vacation, was to try out the Yucatan. I wanted to see what it was like because when we left in 2017, it hadn't been completed yet. So that's where the intrigue comes in. So anyway, guys, I'm going to kind of find my way here. Steve's out here taking some nice pictures. I'm going to kind of find myself in this little area right here and chill out for a little bit. I've got my water here. Okay. And I'll check back with you guys shortly. Okay, I'll check back with you shortly, and we'll go over some of the amenities and all of those other things here at the resort. Alrighty, take a look at this, guys. Just wanted to pop back in here, guys. As you're walking along these trails, again, this is all jungle brush here, miles of it. Okay. I believe this is where the spa is. You have these areas here where you can sit and wait for these carts to come by and pick you up and transport you. These transport carts to take you where you need to go, from one resort to the next. A lot of people come out here. You also have these trails like this all over the resort. Just amazing. This is the cutoff to Zentropia, okay, the spa. Okay, that's down that direction. All right, and let's see. I think I'm kind of lost, guys. We're still in White Sands, as you can see here. This is the White Sands, one of the White Sands Villa 53 here. So I got to figure this out. I gotta find out where we are so I can get back on the trail. You know what? I think I have to go this way. I think this is the turn. It's easy to get lost here, guys. I'm telling you now. Just so much, again, just you hear me emphasizing that over and over. This place is, and I'm in the sun now. I'm in the sun. And so I'm out here right now. Listen, I think I look pretty cool. Pretty relaxed, right? But I'm burning up. I'm burning up right now, and I'm burning some calories, which is good because I had a lot of dining over the last 2 nights. Last night I did some Italian food, and they made a special dish for me. Some what do you call it again? A spaghetti and meat sauce. So that was cool. And after that, I had a T-bone steak in an Italian restaurant. So that was all cool. They did all that for me, so I appreciated that. I don't know if you guys hear me breathing, but I'm out of breath right now. So this coming up is where the spa is, and I did an entire piece on the spa this morning, so I'll attach that in this channel as well. Okay, so this is the, let's see what this is. This is the sports section here, right? Where you can, this is just down from the spa. This is just down from the spa where you can come and pick up here. You can pick up, oh, they got bug spray. Oh, that's cool. Right, you can play tennis, you can play soccer. Basketball here, look at the courts there. I remember playing here with Devin a few years ago, and I busted his butt out here on the court. But I remember it was really, really, really hot. He and I were dying out here on this court. And Devin, if you're listening or if you're watching, it looks like they fixed the courts, because if you remember the last time we were here, the courts were kind of crooked. So it looks like they put some work in from the last time I bust you up out here. Okay? Yeah, we get that rematch. And I think they have archery as well here. So again, this is the sports area, and just off of Colonial on the service road, service road, the service freaking jungle is what it really is, because that's what we're in right now. So yeah, come out, bring the kids, and this is the perfect place for them to have a fun day and enjoy. Usually this place is packed, but again, because of COVID, there are many restrictions, and I hope you're understanding me now. I have this mask on, but yeah, so you come out here with the I'm breathing heavy. With the kids, there's so much to do. Usually all this stuff is open. There's I see some miniature golfers back there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Some guys back there playing. This is like the miniature golfer round in the jungle, by the way. I don't know what this is. I guess some of you might know what game this is, but they definitely have some platforms out here for this, whatever it is. And so we're heading to the spa.